You need to stop wasting time. There is no perfect timing. The more you keep telling yourself, I'm gonna wait for the perfect time, is the moment you're gonna never start. Time doesn't wait on nobody. The clock is ticking. You're leaving yourself behind. You create that perfect time. The time to start is now.
Girl, you pretty without makeup. You know you pretty without makeup. Ma, you pretty without makeup. Mama, you pretty without makeup. These hoes can't fuck with you. These hoes can't fuck with you. These hoes can't fuck.
I need you to understand that there is no perfect timing. The right timing is now. And the more you keep telling yourself that I'm gonna wait for the perfect timing, is the more time you're gonna waste. The more time that's going down the drain. The past does not exist. The future does not exist. What exists is the present. And that's what you're creating. You're creating that moment right now. So every time you tell yourself, I need to wait till it's the right time to start my business. I need to wait for the perfect timing to go to school. I need to wait for the perfect timing to wear this outfit. The more you keep on creating all of these different scenarios in your head that you need a perfect timing, is the more time you're gonna waste, because that perfect timing is never gonna come. When do you ever catch yourself saying that you're gonna wait for the perfect timing to wear an outfit and that perfect timing comes? Do you ever realize that perfect timing doesn't come? You just wear the outfit because that's when you wanted to wear it, right? You're living in your present moment. You create your future at the present moment. So everything that you do now and the decisions that you make now is what creates that future. Every time you say you're gonna wait for a specific item to come in before you actually start something, is the more time you're throwing away, the more time you're throwing down the drain. Do y'all realize that we already in December right now? We're in December. Time waits on nobody. You probably told yourself by the beginning of the year that you wanted to start a business or that you wanted to get into content creation, but you never started. You probably told yourself that you wanted to go to school, but you never went. It's like, why are you waiting for time to happen? Time is not waiting on you. Most definitely not. Time do not wait on you. You could tell yourself you're waiting for the right timing, but what about when that right time comes and then something gets in the way of that? Is that still a perfect timing? No, right? But you keep telling yourself that you need the perfect timing in order to take action. Why do you need to wait for the materials to come in to take action? If you want to become a YouTuber or a content creator, why do you need to wait for you to have enough money to buy a camera when you can use your phone? Your phone has a camera too, so it can do the same exact thing. A camera is just a camera with high quality, but your phone is good too. You gotta start somewhere, somehow. So if you gotta start somewhere, somehow, why wait for you to fund enough money to do something when if you started it at the present moment while you were going through all those emotions, you could have been way further than you are now, but you wanted to wait. Waiting is literally holding you back because you want to wait. You got to work with what you got. You're not going to always have the right materials and the right things, the right people around you when you need to do something. It all starts with you. You create your reality. You create it. You create what you visualize in your head. So if you're thinking about something, right, and you wanted it so bad, you're going to try to go get it, right? Okay, the same way you go chasing after something is the same way you got to chase after your dream, chase after your goals. So the right timing is now. Even if you don't have enough money in your bank account, cool. Try to figure out a way. Start now though. Don't wait till next year, next week. The right timing is now, because when you tell yourself next week I'm gonna start, did you start next week for real? Or did you say, okay, I didn't start next week. When next week came, I'm gonna start this week. And you're gonna keep telling yourself next week, next week, next week. Next thing you know, 5 years went by. 5 years went by because you kept saying next week. When you don't hold yourself accountable, that's what happens. Because you keep saying you want to wait for the right timing. Do not get it confused when you say you're going to buy a car and you know you got no money in your bank account. Obviously, that's not a good decision to make, right? No, it's not, because you don't have no money to buy a car. But clearly, when you want to do something, You want to do it now, right? Because you've been thinking about it. So why not start now? Why you gotta put it on hold or wait till the right time comes? You never know what can happen tomorrow. You could lose your life, God forbid, right? But you know, when you tell yourself tomorrow, you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Life is very unpredictable. You cannot plan for what you want to do and say you're gonna do it, but life happens, because life is full of surprises. You could plan for something, 2 weeks in advance, and then when the time comes, the whole thing messes up because something went left. That's why you live in the current moment. You live in your present moment, and you make decisions right now. You make wise decisions that's gonna benefit your future so that you can live upon it. You don't make poor decisions. Just like when you want to buy a car, you're not going to buy a car with no money in your bank account. That's a bad decision. Stuff like that is common sense. Common sense versus not common. So if something's not a good decision to make, you don't do it. But if it is a wise decision, such as starting something that you always wanted to do, whether that's being a musician, whether that's being a content creator, whether that's, singing, anything that you have some type of interest in, start it now. It don't gotta wait. If that's something that you really love, it shouldn't have to wait, because that means you don't love it enough. And when you really truly love something enough, you will not put it in the back burner. You're not gonna put it on pause or be like, oh yeah, I love it, but it's not too good for me to do right now. Why is it too good for you to do it right now? Obviously, you got some type of blockage in the way. Waiting is considered wasting time, because the longer you wait, the more you're prolonging where you could have been, what you were supposed to do. You're prolonging your process. And then the only person you could blame is yourself, because you said you wanted to wait for the perfect timing, right? But there is no perfect time. Let me give y'all a pure example, right? So I got a couple of people that comes up to me on a daily sometimes, where they'll be like, oh, you truly inspire me, and I want to do YouTube, but I'm not in a good position right now. I want to be a content creator, but I'm not in a good position right now. Okay, cool. So I want to wait until I make more money, or wait till I get a camera. When I started doing content creation, I didn't even have a camera. I didn't have no equipment. I didn't wait for no perfect timing. I did it because I knew that I wanted to do it, and I didn't care how I felt. I could have been feeling depressed, angry, happy at the time. I don't care what state, mindset, anything in that sort of case of where I was at. I decided to do it, whether or not I had equipment or not. Your phone can do so much for you. You can make so much money off your phone. Instead of waiting for you to be in a better position or to feel better mentally, that's when you're delaying it. Because by me starting when I didn't have everything is why I got so far. I got so far because I have faith in myself, and I told myself that even if I don't got everything, I'm gonna get it later. That's how you know you're gonna trust the process. Even if you're not in a good position, even if you're not making good money, even if you're not mentally stable, even if you got life hitting you left to right, you still did it. You just got to not wait on the perfect timing, because that's an imaginary statement that we create in our heads. Oh yeah, when the perfect time comes, I'm going to do it. No, you create the life that you visualize. So anything that you put in your mindset and you work upon it is what you're creating for your reality. See, me, I don't wait on no perfect timing. My life could be falling apart, and I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna trust the process. I'm still gonna believe, because I know that if I start right now, a couple of years later down the line, I will be very happy that I made that decision, because I trusted myself and I believed in the process, instead of saying I'm gonna wait for the perfect timing. Because I could have been that person that said, oh yeah, let me wait till I have some more money. Let me wait till I get a specific job. Let me wait till I'm mentally stable. And then imagine I waited and then more things hit me. Like stuff like that do happen. So that's why I just told myself, you know what? I don't care what it is. I'm gonna do it right now. And little do y'all know, at the darkest point of my life, I ran a whole marathon because I did it anyways. I didn't care how I felt. I just got up and went after it. I did what I had to do. What perfect timing is there? Where exactly is there a perfect time? If you start at the darkest moments of your life while you're going through so much things, when you create that routine, that's when you're gonna start to be more disciplined. And that same routine that you created could be a life changer. It could put you in a way better position that you are in currently because you just started. That's all it took. Start somewhere. Small growth is better than no growth at all. When you put one foot forward, you took that step. Taking a step is the best thing you can ever do because you're not behind no more. You took a step. It doesn't matter if you did one thing throughout the day. Doing at least one thing throughout the day is effort. And effort is priceless because you took the chance. You did something. When you create a routine, that same routine will pull you out of a dark space and put you in a beautiful space. I started posting consistently 2 years ago, and I've been doing this for 6 years, content creation for 6 years. And when I started posting every single day 2 years ago, that's when I've been seeing the biggest changes ever. Like, I went from seeing nothing to seeing results, going viral on multiple platforms. A lot of people reaching out to me saying I inspired them. Like, all I did was take a step. I took a step just for things to change. I didn't wait till I was healed or till I was in a better position or till I, got more financial growth in my life. I just did it because that's all I wanted to do. Now I got over 100K on Facebook and I got 50K on TikTok. Then on my Instagram, I got over 100K followers. And all I did was post every single day just to see that big change. I didn't care where I was at. I just did it. I could wake up mad in the morning and I just did it. I could wake up happy in the morning and I still did it. Like, my mood don't determine what I do because your mood don't determine whether you go to work or not, but you go to work because you got to pay bills or you got to handle a couple of things. You got to put money in your pocket, right? You don't do things based on how you feel. You do it because you have to do it. It's beneficial for your life. And it's gonna help you get to a better position. Because imagine if you don't work, how are you gonna save up money to either invest it or to even probably use it to fund what you wanna fund, right? You gotta start somewhere, but based on how you feel, based on how your emotions are, you don't tell yourself, oh yeah, I'm not doing this. I can't go to work today. You don't tell yourself, oh, I can't go to work today because I'm mad. I'm gonna wait till I feel good, then I'm gonna go to work. You don't tell yourself that. You go to work because you have to go to work. You need money. If it was based on how you felt, then you would have been way behind, but you need a job and you need to make money, so you go to work anyways. The same effort that you give a job is the same effort you gotta give yourself. When you wanna do something, you gotta treat yourself like you a job, but better. You know that you are worth way more, so you're gonna put all that effort into yourself. Do you know how valuable you are? You are so valuable, but it's just hard to understand how valuable you are because of the places that you push yourself, because of what you do with yourself, your habits. A whole lot of things determine why you're still in the same position. A lot of things gotta change. A lot. Not a little bit, a lot. Sometimes when I look at other people, I just started this channel right here. This motivational channel I just started. But even when I look back at other people's channels, right? Not comparing or anything, but I'll look at their channels for a use of motivation. Okay, I see they started a year ago and look how far they were. Very far. And I guarantee you this channel is going to be further than ever. All the time and effort that I put into this channel will definitely skyrocket, will definitely be much, much further. We about to be in January next year, 2025. Do you really want to do the same routine over and over again? Do you really want to waste a whole nother year, right? All this year, probably by the beginning of the year, you probably made a post, new year, new me. And I'm gonna create a change this year. You probably told yourself this year, you're gonna do this, you're gonna accomplish this, but now we're in December. Did you do that yet? Did you accomplish those things yet? You gotta look back at what you said and see, did you take action? Don't just say things just to not do it. Hold yourself accountable. Tell yourself, okay, by the start of the year, I'm going to do this, and create that for yourself. That way, when the year ends, you can look back at all your growth. You can actually look at what you did, look at the progress. Because sometimes we don't see the results because we so focused on other things. We're not focused on what we really did and how much it grew. But when you sit back and analyze everything and you actually see how great you did, I promise you that's when it's like, okay, I made a change this year. And I didn't wait for the perfect timing to do it. I just did it. You didn't have all the materials, but you started. Starting is better than not starting. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was tired of telling myself, I'ma wait for the right time. I'ma wait till I have enough money. I'ma wait till I got the right people around me. I'ma wait till people start supporting me. I didn't wait. I just took action. That's all I did. Take action. Remember, focus on things that are important, but the only way you're gonna see change is if you take action. If you don't take no action, then nothing's gonna change. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It's your girl Nini. I'm out of building and we are gone.